And welcome back to episode...
I lost it. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I lost a nip in my bra. Okay, guys.
There's a nip in your nip?
Wow, we're really saying the pace here for this episode.
Oh, yeah. That was actually recorded.
Okay.
You went right on down in there, too. Got deep.
It's okay. Forward momentum. Go with it. Don't stop. Never stop.
Stop. You don't stop.
No, that should
stop.
stand.
Okay.
Look, any woman knows that the boobs are just like food catchers. Every woman knows that.
Okay. Anyway.
Surprising things at the end of the day.
Just shake it out at the end.
Where does McRib come from?
Next chicken nugget.
McRib hasn't been in stock since February.
Yeah, McRib's not back yet. Oh, I really want to make
Oh, shit. Anyway, welcome to episode 4 of Campaigns of Blaize. You've got all your McRib action.
Non-spawn.
Non-spawn.
But, you know, hey.
Yeah, hey, if you want.
Here.
McDonald's, if you have a onesie.
No more onesies.
Oh, but can you imagine a one-shot in the McDonald's land?
Oh.
We're trying to, free all the chicken nuggets.
Is
from
Ronald
Hamburger?
McDonald the big bad?
No, I feel like he's the overlord, the kind wizard that helps us.
The thief guy.
When does McDonald's lobby close?
The burglar.
The Hamburglar.
Yeah.
When does
I
the lobby
cast
close?
Well, they can do it in the
summon, I
lobby.
just
We
need
do
to
it
come
in the lobby.
Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and recap what happened in episode 3. Matt, would you like to recap for us?
Sure. So we started off fighting a bunch of rats that kind of cornered us, and as we were fighting them, we found out they were corrupted. Marquies took a little vial of the corruption. I noticed that Becky starts to glow blackish purple when she casts spells, so that's kind of cool. The rats, after they died, they made like a puddle of black ooze, and then the other rats just rolled around in it and got bigger. So obviously not great. We did see after we killed all the rats that Joker was helping Marquies, that he was wounded, and Joker's hand was made of machina. And then Becky saw that Joker disappeared as we were leaving the room because we were chasing after Reese, who is the person that's going to die or be sacrificed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we saw him and we chased after him.
Okay. So, we'll pick up from there. Elspeth, you're the one that chased after Reese initially, and you see that he has stopped in this small corridor beyond, and there is this light glowing in the corridor beyond you guys, and he stops and he says, "Well, it's been a long time, Elspeth."
I walk up to him, and I give him a big hug.
Him being an elf, he doesn't really give you a full-on hug, but he does kind of pat you on the shoulder and give you a small embrace.
Poppy comes over. Is currently being squished between us because I was holding her.
Oh, sure.
She starts licking him in the face too.
I see that you have a summon. How is that?
Oh, well. She just showed up.
Right.
Wait. I should be angry.
Why are you angry?
I put my hands on my hips and I give him a stern, pouty face. Where the hell were you?
I've been working for the Grand Maester.
But they told us you were dead.
That was my cover story, yes.
What the hell? Sorry for swearing. Kind of cover story is that?
It's a long story that I don't have time for.
But
Things have become apace quicker than we had intended.
what What do you mean? What are you even talking about?
Elspeth, somebody has been trying to corrupt the Fayth.
How do you corrupt the Fayth?
Well, you see, that part we don't really know of, but the worst part is that we've had to replace a Fayth already.
This one?
Well, we are going to have to replace this Fayth.
Where did it go?
He's just beyond the corridor there. Can't you hear him? And you listen a little bit and you hear like the slamming of fist against rock and the howling of a wounded creature almost. And you hear this. "Aah!"
Okay.
You begin to hear a distorted and awful style of the Hymn of the Fayth, and it's like nails on chalkboard.
Okay.
So, wait, you can just replace a Fayth?
It's not an easy process, and it requires a hefty process.
Aren't they like a product of the 12 or something? Like, how do you just replace a demigod?
It's not really replacement. It's restoration, we'll call it.
Would you... What can I do to help? What can we do to help?
Well, there are the creatures beyond that have stolen the Fayth. We need to get rid of them before they can corrupt it any further.
Okay.
And then we will need to dispatch the Aeon Titan.
Dispatch.
Correct.
I've been really violent today, and I'm not very happy about it.
We're gonna have to be a little more violent today.
I don't want to. I found you. Can we go home now instead?
I have a very large task in front of me. Without this Aeon protecting the Fayth and the etheric ley lines of Earth, the primal of Earth could burst forth at any moment and cause untold destruction.
Okay, well that doesn't sound very good. Okay. I'll help you.
Alright.
But, you owe me a lot of explanation of what's going on. More. With you.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
What is my perception? I don't know. But
No, actually, give me an insight.
insight. Something weird's happening here. Okay, well, I'm proficient in that. 24!
He just kind of gives you this sad smile and he says, yeah. When we have time.
Okay. Oh! My manners. These are my new friends.
Hello, new friends.
Oh, they have names. I forgot them. Oh! But this is Din.
Hello, Din.
But more importantly, Din doesn't have him out yet. But I point to your bracelet.
I just pop him out.
Okay.
He's alive.
Yeah, he's alive. he looks really tired, and he's like, I'm still really sleepy.
Can I wrap him around my neck as a scarf?
Sure.
It's a good idea.
Okay. So Din and
Dirk. Oh, and you know Poppy.
I do now.
Well, okay, she looks a little different, but it's Dad's Kristen.
How did you find that?
I don't know. It was just in my bag.
Your father had showed me that he had stored it inside of his horn. Before I left, he was going to give it to you when you passed initiation.
Yep. I'm clearly wearing a summoning horn, but it's not his horn.
Yeah, he looks up at it and he's like, that's not your father's horn. That's not your horn.
She pulls her ears down and starts looking at the floor uncomfortably.
Well, at least who are the rest of your friends?
Oh. People. They don't have pets, so I didn't get their names.
Is Reese hot?
Oh, that's Becky.
Reese is probably about 140 for an elf. So he's 40-ish, I guess, if you want to extrapolate to humans.
What's his charisma?
Huh?
What's his charisma?
Yeah, what's his exuding?
He's pretty high elf. He's probably a pretty high elf.
Oh, like...
He has...
Back off, bitches! He's my elf boy! No, I'm just kidding.
He has kind of a thinner body as he's more scholarly-like. He is wearing robes, as well of fine summon make.
Alright, he's worth taking a note. Hot elf.
Hot elf.
Hot
elf boy. No, this is... You are not the pen for my tablet.
He is 6'2". He is about 190 pounds. He has braided brown hair and green eyes. He, again, is wearing a pretty renowned robe for a summoner, and he has a very filigreed ivory horn that kind of juts out of his forehead headband as his symbol, and it's filigreed with silver. Yeah, he also carries a book similar to what you have seen Elspeth carrying as well.
Oh, I remember. Asher? Masked guy. Marquies? Milos. And I already told you, Becky.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy.
I... confused. You don't have any children.
None that I know of.
Your father was very worried.
He would be.
Well, that's why I came to... Well, it's not the only reason I came to look for you. I was worried.
Well, I'm sorry that I haven't had a chance to write, but I have, again, been working for the Grand Maester and have not had time to write.
That's no excuse. Tell her you're sorry again.
They told us you were dead!
That is the story, yes.
Why would you think that I wouldn't come looking for you?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
You're an idiot.
Oh, I
Some
like this.
people will have said that, yes.
Okay, this is fun and shit, but can we get moving? What are we doing?
Oh, okay.
What?
I'm tossing a magic stone at you.
You tossing a magic stone at
Maybe
him?
one, yeah.
Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Oh, plus 5. 12.
12 does not hit.
Oh, God. I hope it pinged off his armor.
No, you actually see this little ripple of magic, and it just kind of, like, pings off of what seems to be hot air.
Oh. I tried.
Thank you.
That was rather rude.
You're rude. You lied to us.
I didn't lie to anybody.
You let them lie to us.
That's kind of the church's prerogative.
They could have said nothing and we wouldn't have known any different than what we already knew.
Then you'd have come searching then too.
You're never right.
I haven't had time.
Very upset.
We're
you
rather
said
busy.
You were right. No, I'm mad.
Yes, get mad. Punch him.
It's fine. Let's go.
Anyway. He looks back now and says, you decided to join us. Well, at least glad you could get them down here. And again, Becky, you feel, before you hear him speak, that familiar ripple of Joker just kind of appearing behind you.
Tall, dark, and handsome. And horny.
And he says, yeah, they're all here, but you sure about this?
You know this jerk?
Yes.
You won't give us our stuff back.
You're here on a job for the church.
Not necessarily, no. I'm on a job here for him.
And what is your goal, Joker?
My goal is to get the item that I am currently seeking.
So why are you saying that it's the church's prerogative to claim you're dead?
Are you speaking to Reese or are you speaking to Joker? Joker is... What?
Reese.
Reese? Because that is the way things must be.
Poppy is hissing a Joker.
Okay.
She's just like...
Jerk is hissing at Joker with it. Baby buds.
Best friends. Our pets have bonded.
Sure.
They don't like Joker.
And Joker holds his hand out to Reese, and Reese just kind of rolls his eyes and reaches in a bag, and you see him pull out this small, round device. It looks like... You guys don't see many of these, because they are definitely rare. They're on kind of the same rarity as materia, because they're kind of made in a similar fashion. Actually, you may have seen one or two around. It is a round, sea blue sphere that's about that big, and it has a metallic ring around the outside that looks like it could be shifted. And you see as Joker now holds his hand out for the sphere, and Reese is now handing it over. And he takes it and he says, well, glad that I was able to be assistance. And he smiles and he looks in everybody's general direction and he says, I don't think it'll be the last time that I see you. And
I want my stuff back.
you will get it when he's finished with you.
I give him a really dirty look.
Do we know what that thing's called? The round blue sphere?
Yep, they are an image sphere. Usually they contain a recording of some instance, or basically it's like a small recording device.
Okay.
You gave it to Elspeth?
No, he's giving it, Reese is giving it to Joker.
Oh, fuck Joker.
Okay, so what now?
Reese says, well, we have to deal with the creatures in the cave beyond, and we have to destroy the essence of the Aeon Titan that is in the next room. It shouldn't be hard. I've lost a couple of my guardians trying to take it down, and it's rather hurt. I don't think it'll take much further to finally subdue it.
Is no one going to ask what was on the image sphere? Is no one curious?
Are you asking Milos?
I'm saying this out loud, like to the rest of the group. Is no one going to ask Reese what was on this image sphere?
I think you just did.
Joker looks at you, Milos, and he's like, Would you like a peek?
Perhaps? What, may I ask, is the topic before I look at this potential horror?
He just smiles at you and he says, Oh, no. This is a yes or no question.
Yes, I would like to know.
He smiles and he spins the metallic ring, and you now see, as you all focus in on the sphere, you see this image of, like VHS, kind of sussing itself out, and the image has been corrupted. He says it's a little old, and he kind of takes his hand and works a little magic over it, and he says it should clear it up a little bit for us. But it's an image taken at a distance, and you hear several voices say, yeah, this isn't good. This is some really bad machina right here. And you now see, like, it pans up, and there is some kind of giant, like, I'm talking gargantuan style machina that is on this video, and it looks like it is holding something. It doesn't look like it in itself is the main cause of concern for the people in the video. It looks like a suit of armor almost wrapped around something. And then all of a sudden you hear another voice reply from beyond, and they're like, yeah, we're going to have to get this image back to the church right away and find out what the Albed have undug here.
There are a lot of words there I don't know.
And Joker just kind of holds up a finger to his lips and says, it's not done yet. And then all of a sudden you hear, there's a number of guardians, but they are dressed in very antique armor. This is something like head to toe, like full armor, not the lighter armor that they use for duty. So all of a sudden you hear something say, I think something's happening, and you hear warning beepings, warning klaxons suddenly coming from the armor, and this vent of steam comes out, and it burns a couple of the guardians right in their armor that are nearby, and you hear them say, just yelling, get out while you can, and then it cuts.
How old is very old?
Oh, these images are probably about 400 or 500 years old.
Oh. Then why is it important?
For things to come.
Okay. What's a machina?
That's something that you could probably ask some of your friends.
Don't look at me. What's a machina?
It's illegal in this place.
Oh.
The church doesn't allow it.
Like, how illegal are we talking?
We're talking restricted.
Like, you having that box is going to put you in prison for life if you're caught with it.
Milos, this is the first you've heard.
Is there any penalties for being a fucking snitch?
Oh! It's my job, so no. In fact, I get a nice little bonus for it.
Oh, well, it didn't seem like a problem up till now.
What
I found something upstairs. Nothing.
did it? What was it?
I don't know. There was a bunch of people around, and then we got attacked by mutant rats.
Well, can you see this?
Fine. Asshole. And so I'll pull out the box.
And I'm guessing I would recognize it as the same boxes that were on the bed that we were traveling with.
Go ahead and make me an investigation roll.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled a 14. What's my investigation? So 15.
So you look over these markings, and they're definitely markings of cases that would carry Machina, but they're not marked with the same type of markings that you saw that came into the city.
These look familiar, but I don't think they're the same ones we saw earlier.
Well, I don't know. It's all too new to me.
I mean, I don't speak their language or understand it. I just recognize these are different symbols from what we saw on our journey. Would I be able to tell if they're older necessarily?
Yeah, they're definitely carrying cases for implements. You've definitely seen your friend crack open a few of these cases, and there'd be different things, but they're always marked with certain, at least the ones that come from your area, certain albed markings that would identify them on what they are. But these ones look like they've seen a lot of wear and tear. Normally the albed keep these things up to a certain code. These have been mishandled and mistreated for probably years.
This seems rather old. I wonder how long it's been down here.
Well, I found it upstairs where someone drilled a hole in the floor. So I imagine if the church doesn't like it, it probably hasn't been there for very long.
Well, it depends how long the hole has been there. I mean, the hole was with Machina. So perhaps when they were building the hole, they stowed one of the containers. Did you look inside?
I haven't looked inside yet. No. We've been busy. I guess you want me to look inside. Can I tell how to open this thing or?
You go ahead and make me an investigation roll. We'll see.
Okay.
Unless Milos is like, no, you're not. Okay.
That's a 10.
Yeah. So you're looking around on this box. You've never seen a box like this before. And Milos is like, no. You have to press in on that portion there, and then lift these two tabs here.
Oh my god! I got it, and I do exactly what he said.
Okay. So yeah, just like a giant briefcase, you pop a couple of tabs open, and you look inside of this box, and this particular box is missing a few portions, but it definitely looks like it had, Milos, what you've seen as worker bots. There's just these tiny little machina that usually come with some sort of implements on their hands that generally do hard work, like drilling or diving or something along those lines.
Well, this may have been the thing that helped build that hole. They're specifically used for heavy lifting and difficult tasks like this. I don't know if it's functional. I have no idea, but
heavy lifting, like they could maybe lift up a giant crystal and drag it away.
Perhaps as a group. I don't know if one individually. I don't know how heavy they are.
Yeah, you look at this bot, and this bot itself could not lift a whole crystal. It does need to be part of a team.
Interesting.
The only question that remains is where's the rest of the team? And how did they get here? My suspicion so far is they dug up to the crystal.
Perhaps there is an underground cave system that we're currently in.
Which would explain how they got the Machina in without the church knowing.
Again, you from beyond hear that low growl, that.
He sounds like he's in pain.
Is that Titan?
Yeah. He sounds like he's in pain.
He is in pain.
Can we help him?
Yeah, we can help him.
Okay, let's help him.
Are you all ready to help out?
Question. What happens?
Question.
How are we helping him? Like,
We're going to have to defeat the essence that's been summoned forth.
what happens to it after that?
It will need to be repaired.
I think maybe it works like the little summons. I'm gonna hold up Poppy's crystal.
Poppy.
If she dies, she just goes back in the crystal.
Okay.
And then I
Yeah,
can
speak
summon
up.
her. If she dies!
No stage whispering here.
She goes back in the crystal, and then I can summon her again later.
Okay.
Right? Kind of? I don't know how the big ones work.
Reese just kind of smiles at you and says, yeah, something like that.
Okay. Well, either way, he sounds like he's in pain. We should help him.
We should. You all ready?
Question. Would this have been considered a short rest?
Not quite. You had 10 minutes for,
Me dancing.
yeah, her dancing before Reese and Joker showed up. So you had about 15 minutes or so.
Perhaps we should wait about 15 minutes or so. I need to catch my breath.
I am holding on to a spell that I would really like to use. So if we could actually march faster.
Yeah, let's just do this. Like, it's now or never.
Very well.
Okay.
Milos size.
It was nice knowing.
Alright, so you guys are marching forward?
Yes.
Okay. So
we just watch it before.
Oh shit, the map changed.
Ah!
Oh god, I'm not even on that
Are you
page!
ready? Let's go back!
We need a 15-minute
Oh!
Great.
Hey guys, that's a good time for me to tell you about my 8 health points.
What?
Can I talk to? I would like to talk to you about my 8 health points.
You didn't want to take a short rest? For what reason?
That's how many health points I just have because I got smacked in the ass real hard by a rat monster.
Wait, I thought you said you didn't.
No, I didn't say anything.
She silently kept the damage to herself.
I did. And I only have one spell slot left.
Alright, so.
I'm gonna use while we're walking, I'm gonna whack myself.
Okay.
Touch yourself.
1d8 plus 3, please. Roll high, girl.
You roll a 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So.
Cool, 12 health. Hey, Reese.
Yeah?
I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm bleeding.
Yeah, what happened to you?
Well, rat bit me in the ass.
That does sound uncomfortable.
Yeah, it kind of hurts. Do you have a potion?
I don't have any potions, but I can, and he will lay his hands on you.
The DM is telling us to get fucked.
Reese is my friend!
He heals you for 5 health.
Perfect.
Does anybody else require any healing before?
I mean, if you got some to give.
I've got about one more that I can help out with.
Anyone else? I'm okay, but like,
I feel much better.
Where are you at then?
I'm full now.
Oh, okay.
It would have been more.
That's what I need. Friends. That's what I need.
The rest of you?
No.
I mean,
Asher, you might want to.
I could be topped off.
Kill my snake.
Heal Dirk.
7 to you as well.
Perfect. I feel great.
Okay.
I feel
You
like
need a dirk? I'll make you a dirk.
So you guys approach and you hear this.
oh, there's other things.
You hear this screeching kind of talk coming from beyond this wall that you're seeing here, and at the far back, this place is lit. By the way, so you
It's
can
all lit,
see
yeah.
it's lit AF. Sheesh. But anyway,
He's just kind of triggered off there, isn't
I'm
it?
sorry. Discord.
you hear this kind of screeching talk in a different language. None of you speak Goblin, I don't think, right? Or Draconic? Draconic?
What languages
Draconic?
do I speak? I don't even know. Where do I see that on here?
Languages and proficiencies on the lower left-hand corner of your...
What?
If you're on Beyond,
Yeah?
lower left-hand corner in...
Oh, right. It's over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. The answer is no.
Anybody else speak Draconic? Okay.
Speak Dwarvish.
So...
Becky do.
Becky do.
Primordial.
So Becky and Din, you overhear these creatures speaking, and they say, quick, quick, quick! Finish the corruption! Quick, quick!
Oh.
Oh shit, they're almost done. We better go in.
So there are creatures beyond the wall here that you see, and they're speaking to each other, and they say, quick, quick, quick! Finish the corruption! Quick!
That's fucked.
You see one of them up front actually raises the arms from a different machina, and you see as this like pulse blast goes out towards Titan, and he starts screaming in pain again, and you see those corruption like jagged rocks starting to come off of him in different places too, and he's like holding his head, this giant titan of a creature, and he's just like, "Argh!"
Hey!
And they all look back at you.
That's not nice!
Kill intruders! Kill, kill, kill!
What did they say?
Fuck you.
Oh, shit!
It's not very nice. Poppy, it's time to cause violence again.
Poppy chooses violence.
I'm holding Poppy like a rag doll in my arms. Her feet are like hanging over my arms like this.
Yeah.
Her tail's like hanging down.
It's all floofed up now that you've said violence.
Flicking.
Yep.
She's making cat chittering noises.
Yep.
Bobby.
All right. Let's do some initiative.
What's my plus to
Oh, that's
initiative?
not great.
Things on here
That sounds
anymore.
super cool.
Oh, okay. Decent.
So these creatures now that you see, they look like long-armed, long-clawed, like almost like rat-like people, and they have these masks on over their heads, and they're making kind of these kind of sounds at you guys.
Nice way to check out the iPad.
I don't know why Poppy's all the way up there by them, but
What?
on the map, Poppy is up by the monsters. I can't move her.
So you might have to clear your cache.
Yeah, she's out there.
I don't know how to do that.
I can't like draw anymore.
Yeah, you guys might have to clear your cache for Roll20 and sign back in because Roll20 is stupid.
Hard refresh, y'all.
I can move.
Can you refresh?
Yeah, I see you moving.
I can move.
Okay, we're back. Oh, but now there's no Poppy on the screen.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a Poppy on the
Okay,
screen
perfect.
yet.
I can move me? I can't move Paige though. You're gonna have to give me access to her.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, somebody.
Do
can
we
do it.
ever record
There's
this
Poppy.
for people to see? Like the actual? Is that something we can do? Yes or no?
I'd love to, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to make it work.
You should be able to move Paige now, too. Christian, can you move?
Nope. I can't, draw or anything. It's all sorts of...
You have to refresh the page.
Yeah, you
I
have to
refreshed it.
I can't move Paige.
You can't move Paige?
No.
First she says refresh the page, and then she says she can't move the page. It's very confusing.
Oh, that's fine. I was told I should marry somebody with the last name of Turner.
Oh.
Paige Turner. Oh, God.
Mary, gross.
Yeah, gross. Who marries?
Not me.
People.
Marriage is lame.
Launch James.
Thanks.
I'll
Okay,
go.
you should be able to move her now.
Thank God we're the only non-married people.
I
still
can't move her!
Still free.
Refresh your page.
Son of a... Hard refresh.
Yep, nope, it's just fucking broke.
Just fucked?
That'd be roll 20, y'all.
Yeah, welcome to Roll 20. Thanks. Roll
Okay,
20.
so that's weird. It stopped working with my pen, but I can still use the trackpad.
Yeah.
So you can use the trackpad to move yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
There you are. I can move her now.
Okay.
that's stupid.
Everybody else can move? Everybody else? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Meow.
So let's do some initiatives. Give me a second here. Ooh.
Must have been a 7.
Elspeth.
17.
Asher.
13.
Milos.
18.
18. Din.
13.
13. Who has the higher dex?
That's 2.
I have 2 as well.
Who has the higher initiative?
I have 2.
It would be the same.
2.
Whose overall score is higher?
For what?
The
What's
big
your-
number.
For what?
For dex.
Dex.
I got a 14 for dex.
15.
So you will be.
Oh, you fast and loose bitch! I love fast and loose bitches.
Marquies.
Oh, fuck, what now? 5.
5. And Becky.
A 10.
10.
Oh, you think she'd be the fast and loose one?
Let's go here.
I just want to but it doesn't work that way anymore.
You need some blankets?
Very confusing for my mind.
I'm gonna bring 2 blankets next time. Have Christian go find your blanket.
I mean, I can do that, yeah.
Some gloves or something.
I think.
How did this happen? How did...
I will bring the blanket next. I know I
My pigeon zoom doesn't work very well.
I'm good.
So it's funny, because it works on the trackpad, but when I try to do it on screen, it zooms the entire web.
Yeah, welcome to...
Yeah, and the trackpad, it doesn't work for me.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh, do you not have,
You do.
multi-finger?
I've been using my pen. That seems to work
It
better.
just doesn't seem to work on
The pen
Pro.
works fine. You have a pen. Use your pen. Oh, really?
The website does not like mine. It was fine until we switched maps.
Yeah, mine's working fine.
Yeah, Roll 20 is kind of big.
Oh, I think it works great.
Maybe Eric can get you a discount on a tablet at the Best Buy.
Maybe. Depends. Some things are price locked.
Okay.
Also, we're on stream, and I'd like to keep my job, so I don't ever use my discount for other people.
Exactly.
But we can talk.
Maybe Eric needs a new tablet and you could buy his old tablet.
Yeah, this iPad for sale.
I bet Best Buy could use it.
Best Buy.
Like
Somebody in a onesie.
I don't know. Do they hire art positions? I don't. They haven't rebranded in like ever.
They just rebranded like a year and a half ago. They changed it. Yeah,
it's the same.
They just changed it a bit.
Bringing us back. The first one off is Titan. He is going to.
Oh, now I broke it. Now this resizes the whole.
10, 15, 20.
Okay, now it's working.
Oh, he moved. Oh.
Yeah, Titan's on the move. Let me see here.
Does he hate us? I don't know.
We'll find out in a sec.
I'm gonna find out in a sec when he hates me.
That looks like an aggressive movement.
That's a lot of.
Pick someone up and shove them.
Oh God, please no.
That's exactly what he's going to do, actually.
Hey guys.
He is going to move just a little bit closer. He's going to try to grab that
Don't walk off the
creature that's in
platform, okay?
front of him.
Oh, okay.
This is fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Watch out, make sure you don't walk off the platform. Don't backflip off that platform.
He rolled a 19
Don't jump
plus
off the platform
4,
wrongly.
and the
and
Kobold
rescue
only
somebody
rolled
off of the
a 12.
platform.
So, he picks this creature up and he starts to squeeze it. But he sees more people on the end and he baseball chucks it basically at Din. So Din, you're getting this creature thrown at you for 13, 14, 15 AC.
Yes, that is.
Okay. I need you to make me a strength save.
Actually, I got 20.
Nice!
Ooh, strong bitch.
So you do not fall over or are pushed. You stop this creature and you lower your tiny little green shoulder
I'm
and
fucking
you
tiny.
catch him
But
a
you're
little bit.
solid. Like rock.
Flap my wings out. Aggression.
But you do take 7 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh.
and the creature falls flat and also takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
How big is this creature? Is it bigger than me?
It's about the same size, actually.
Oh, nice.
Is there a creature now over here?
There is a creature over here now. Yep. Let me grab my correct pen.
Is it on the ground?
It is on the ground. It is prone, too, in front of you.
Oh my. Kick that piece of shit.
So, yeah, he will just mark him a little red for being prone. He
I don't
actually
think
will
it's
mark him
live.
an X for being prone. After him, Milos, you are up.
Okay. How fucked up does the guy that just got thrown look?
Not dead, but, in a little bit of a daze after being chucked halfway across the area at somebody else.
That seems fair.
Does he look like if someone were to, come up and, beat him up, he would die pretty easily?
No.
Oh, okay. Well.
Looks more confused than anything else.
Okay. Well, that kind of throws that plan out of whack. Okay, I'm going to walk up to this corner so I can see this dude, I think.
Yep.
And I'm going to do a firebolt at him.
Firebolts. All right.
Does 16 hit?
A 16 will hit, yes.
That's 8 fire damage.
Fire damage.
And since I don't have any bonus actions at the moment, I'm just going to be like, okay, bye guys, and just run
Retreat back on the wall.
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay. Is that everything for you?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Elspeth, you are up.
You're the only one in our party that goes up and actually fights things in person, aren't you?
Seems to be.
Okay. I look at you, and Poppy really likes you.
She's cool.
I reach out because you're right next to me. Are you right next to me?
Can be.
I'm fairly close. I'm like
Okay.
5, 10 feet away.
10, 15 feet away.
Where? Which one? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm the green one.
Yeah. I will. I'll walk over to you.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong end of the pen. Actually, I don't even need to walk over to you. Never mind. But I will look at you. I'm talking to you, whatever. And I'll look at Poppy and I'll be like, "You need to keep Asher safe." And I'll do Aether Pact.
Okay.
So she's pacted with you. So on a reaction, I can, if you get hit, I can have her take half the damage.
Oh, that's amazing.
So Poppy will need to be within a certain footage.
It didn't say anything on the
I'm
thing.
I'm gonna say that she has to be within 15 feet.
That seems fair. Poppy will go. Poppy is within 15 feet of him right now, isn't he?
5, 10, 15,
I'll have
20.
her go it. So that is, I don't know if that's my action or a bonus action or
That's an action for Aether Pact.
for me. Okay.
Yeah, for you.
Okay, so then I will have Poppy go up to this prone guy because she's going to have advantage.
She will.
And I'm going to have her attach it.
Okay. Are we doing a multi-attack?
Multi-attack.
Okay. Roll for your bite first.
Okay. First roll is 12. Second roll is lower.
So goes for a bite, but the creature manages to like use its little claws to like get
Okay.
Poppy away.
And then the second one is a 20 or a lower.
20 will hit.
Okay, so then it's a 6 damage.
Okay.
6 slashing damage, if that matters.
Okay.
And then she doesn't really need to shed light because it's light lit up in here. So that is her turn.
Okay. So she's using her bonus action to turn off her light.
Oh, she just leaves it. Oh, because it just stays on. Yeah, she turns her light off. It's not dark in here.
Okay.
I also see at the bottom here that does she just understand these languages or does she speak too?
She understands those
Oh, okay,
languages.
gotcha. Cool. That is her turn. I did my action. I do have bonus action. Let's see. What do I do? Well, I need more rocks. Magic stone.
Alright, so you've got rocks.
I've got rocks.
Alright.
Pass out the rock.
Does anyone need a rock? It's a magic
you
rock.
aren't near anybody to be able to hand a rock to, so you'd have to move.
It's by me. Who's this?
Your carbuncle?
That must be Reese.
That's Reese.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, you don't need a rock. I'm mad at you still. I come back here behind you, and I just slip one into the palm of your hand.
Alright. So you're giving a rock over the din.
I can't throw a rock right now, can I?
No.
Okay, cool. Done.
Alright. So, up next are the kobolds. So this one up here is so fucked. He just kind of raises this arm of this little machina up to it and tries to unleash a blast to Titan again. So we will roll with disadvantage here. A 15 and a 12 will not hit. Well, he's rolling with disadvantage.
But still.
Yeah, so the 12 will not hit. The other ones are like, what do we do? That one can, that one cannot. But this one can see Asher here, so... one is going to go at Titan with that little blast arm. Rolls a natural 1, so no good there. The other one is going to go after Asher with a 15.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. All right. Yeah, you see this little pulse of black energy come at you, and you get your shield up in time, and it just kind of slams to the floor. But you have a feeling that whatever happened in the room prior with the poison is probably something like similar to what would have happened if you would have gotten hit. So that's their turns, and then the one is going to stand up and like look around. Can't really do anything, so he's going to make a couple claw attacks at Din.
Oh, so close to curb stopping him.
So the first one's going to miss with a 5. 15 for the second.
It's gonna hit.
Okay. 4 slashing damage. Next up then is Din.
God, it's so close to curb stopping him.
You could still kick him in the shin.
I'm gonna have to. I'm using a ball. I'm gonna have to kick him. I'm gonna kick him in the shin.
You're
He's
gonna
dead.
make a melee attack.
Wait, are these guys? Do they look corrupted?
No. They don't have that same spikiness.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, they're just kind of wearing this like iron armor.
Okay. Not like the other things. Okay.
Yep.
So unarmed. Yes.
Yep.
Oh. 21?
Oh yes, definitely will hit. So what's your unarmed attack?
I don't even know. What is that? What's strength? Or...
Yeah, it should be your strength modifier plus your proficiency.
So no, I don't have to roll anything?
No.
Oh, that's 4 then.
Not unless you have the unarmed combat.
Nope, so does 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In my mind, you just fucking headbutted him.
We were at the same height. Hell yeah.
Yeah. You headbutt his steel helmet, made a little dent on it.
I got my horns.
You got your horns, yep.
Fucking poke.
He's looking a little wobbly, but he's not dead yet, so...
Can I send my jerk after him because he's wrapped around me?
You gonna send your jerk? Alright, go ahead and send your jerk out.
He just straight up does 1 damage, and then...
He will not have to leave you since he is...
He's still wrapped around me.
Yeah, he's still wrapped around you and he's
Okay.
within melee, so he'll just, like, bites out from your neck.
1 damage, and then...
What was the attack roll?
Oh, shit.
You gotta roll an attack roll first.
40. Where's my card? Where is it? Okay.
Should be by the bike.
Oh, 20.
20?
Yeah.
Yeah. He definitely gets a hold of him. So, 1 for the piercing damage, I believe.
Yes.
And how much poison?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 poison.
Damn.
Yeah, no. You see as he bites into his neck, and this kobold just kind of... And then all of a sudden its mouth starts to foam up, and it just drops
Dirk
to
has
the
more
ground.
KOs than I do.
Yeah.
Jerk does more damage than I do.
So yeah, no, this kobold is foaming at the mouth and on the ground. Dead. Yes.
Does he look nummy?
Huh?
A snake?
He's a bit bigger than what this snake
Oh,
can
yeah.
handle. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I think I would move up a bit.
How far do you want to go?
Not very far.
Just like maybe up here?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
Alright, so you move up. Asher, you are up next.
Crap. I don't know what to do now because things have changed.
You climb the stairs on either side. You want to go after things?
He probably will just dash right ahead.
Dash right ahead towards that one there? Okay.
He'll probably get up in melee with that thing.
Titan's up there.
Yeah, Titan seems to be okay with us. He's just throwing things.
He threw that at us.
Yeah, he may kill me. That's okay.
This is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
It seems that I feel like that he's just like, just move ahead. I don't think I can move.
Oh, can you not move?
I could move before.
Okay.
Let me refresh. Is that what everyone's saying to do?
Oh, change that. What you have selected there in the top left.
The little handy thing?
Change it to the.
Oh, select mode. That could be what it is.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah, I think I'm just touching myself. Sorry. That's inappropriate.
Super appropriate. What are you talking about?
I mean, it is what it is.
We had boobs at the beginning of this
We
session.
did have the boobs and dick at the beginning of the session.
That was a week ago, you guys.
Whatever. That's every session, guys. I fished at the beginning of the session. I fished a Twizzler out of my boobs. So
Mm-hmm.
That was yeah.
Wait, can you move yourself now?
I think it's thinking.
I can just move.
Yeah,
you
if you want to just move me up to like there, I don't have to be able to do anything.
Okay.
I'm just running into my death.
Right.
As a bonus action, can I tell Poppy to see if Poppy will come with me? Or is that an action?
No, that's just a speech. But yeah, I mean, she can't right now, but she definitely is like looking at Elspeth like, I'm gonna go.
Mm-hmm. I told him to keep him safe.
Okay.
Yeah, if she was close, I would like bonus action pick her up, but I don't think she's close enough.
No, she wasn't close enough to you, unfortunately.
She's gonna ride on your back.
Yeah, she's just a tiny creature.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She'll just like from behind your shoulder, like this on your back, laser beam.
Yeah, I do need like just a cannon.
So after Asher is Becky.
Becky is going to, I think, step out here. Okay, and then she is going to. Are we taking out the big guy too?
Reese is kind of like, yeah.
Okay, so I'll move my hex to Titan.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast a firebolt at him.
All right, go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
That's going to be a 22 to hit.
It'll hit.
Okay. I'm going to unload an Enochian point into that one.
All right.
So.
I don't know what's going on, but I love it.
All right. That's going to be 15 fire damage.
Nice.
Plus 3 necrotic.
So 18 altogether?
Yep. Let's see, that was my movement, my bonus, and my action, so that's my turn.
Okay. After Becky is actually Reese. Oh, shit. So you guys that are back there see Reese say, come, Ifrit. And he, puts his hands around him like this, and you see him, go like this, and fire just bursts forth from his body, and then pulls back in this armor around him, and you see this image of Ifrit surround Reese, and he grows these fiery style wings.
You're such a show-off.
Well, if you would have listened to my father and yours, you'd learn something.
Wow.
But he...
I listen, I just don't hear.
He flies up over this wall here. Right about there. Should be close enough for him. And you see as he casts in both hands 2 firebolts.
I love firebolts at this game.
And he's going to unload them at the Kobold there. For a 19 and a 15, so they're both going to hit.
I know, peanut butter. Yeah.
For you magic users, I don't have it pulled up here. What's Fireball? Is it D8, right?
D10.
Was it D10?
Yep.
Okay. So for 11 fire damage, so it's still kicking. That's his turn. Marquies, you're up.
Oh boy.
Come on, Marquies combat.
I want to get up. Kind of get to this corner here.
Okay.
And let's see. I think I can. I can see. if I duck around if I kind of peek around this corner, I can see.
Yeah, you'd have to move up. If you're aiming at the left one, you'd have to move up probably about another 5 feet, just so it wouldn't have cover.
Okay. Well, you can see these two. I will. Oh, I got tons of range. Okay. I'm gonna fire at. So this one on the right took damage?
Got 2 bolts, yep.
Alright. I'm going to attack that one.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
I'm making plans.
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh. That's only a 6.
6. So it tings off your bolts. I think you got crossbow, right?
Yeah.
It fires and it looks like it should catch him, but it actually catches him right in the metal armor and just kind of tings off.
Okay, the armor's stronger. I really don't have much I can do right now.
I mean, you're level 2 and you can't just save the world?
Right?
Jeez.
Gosh, terrible, huh?
Right.
You
didn't just charge into the big bad? Like an idiot?
I'm seeing a lot of weird shit happen right now, and I'm like, okay, well, yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. So Titan's still looking awfully upset. He is actually going to use Pummel on the Kobold in front of him, which allows him to...
Does he get advantage because he's my friend?
He is not your friend, so he does not get advantage.
But the friend of my enemy is indeed my friend.
Should have picked up another bitch and hit a bitch with it.
Oh, shit.
I shouldn't know.
That's a natural 20 and a 17, so he's gonna hurt this guy real bad.
Now, is pissing yourself a bonus action? Do I have to wait till my turn?
That's a free action.
Yeah, that's just a
reaction.
I'd like to rust my armor, please.
Let's see, where are my 10s? I don't have another one. There's a 10, okay. So yeah, you see his Titan just 2 hands real fucking quick at this. Oh shit. So the first attack is enough to obliterate him, but he absolutely goes in for another one.
He makes him jelly.
Smears him. It was...
He must be Jewish. He just made a schmear.
It was 22 for the first damage. That was the crit.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
And then the second
That made me feel better. That's enough to murder me.
It's not going to kill me.
The second one was 10 damage.
That would kill me.
Yeah, he absolutely smears this kobold.
Stepping away from straight up murder.
You get Gallaghered right in front of this thing as the spray of viscera just comes up and catches you in the face. So yeah, that guy is gone.
Where'd Reese go?
Huh?
Oh, he's there.
Reese is up here, yeah. And Titan takes a step forward towards you. Milos, you are up. Just
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to run over. Can I walk through the ally space?
yeah, you can walk through friendly space.
Okay.
You can't stop there, but as part of your movement, you can
Right.
walk through their space.
I'm just going to peek around the corner. I can
Okay.
still see this guy looks...
Pretty fucking rough, yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to point at him again and be like, let's see if you die this time. Ooh, that's only a 10.
10 does not hit.
Well, I did my best, guys. I'm just going to peek back around the corner.
Kind of singes across the metal armor, and the kobold's like looking around at the people that are missing him, and they're just like, ah! Anything else, Milos?
Nope. I can't do anything for my bonus action, so...
Yeah. Elspeth, you are up. Are you sending them forward? So you have 30 feet if you would like to.
Is that within 15 feet of...
No.
Oh,
Is that within 30? Oh, he already moved his full movement. He was right here.
Yep.
Okay.
You can move him again.
But then he
Part of an
can't.
action.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna move him just like over
Okay.
here.
Yep.
So we can keep you safe. And I'm going to move. I'm gonna move like up to the stairs here.
Okay.
Can I see this guy?
Oh yeah, yeah. Everything in here is lit.
It's totally lit.
Lit AF.
Lit AF. Okay. I'm going to. I have no spell slots left. I'm pretty useless. I'm gonna throw a stone at him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your spell attack.
That's a natural. Nope, never mind. That was a glare. That's a 17.
17.
We're just trying to get a
So plus 5, which is above 20.
Oh yes.
Magic.
That's 5, 6, 8 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage.
All right. He is not quite dead, but he is wobbling. Like a strong, solid breeze could probably do him in.
Good old Weeble.
Peace. Have Ifrit go fart on him.
I'm part of it for right now.
Go fart on him.
Yeah. Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
So it is the Kobold's turn. They don't like the whole farting on situation. They don't have to move very far because they have blasters. So the one on the right can see both you and Reese, but Reese, actually, you did damn near as much damage as Reese. So
Yeah, and all I did was throw a rock.
yeah, you did. Yeah, he's gonna attack you. For 17.
That hits.
Okay. So that's 6. For 4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make me a con save.
Plus 2. Come on, girl. Let's do this. It's only a 10.
Not save. So you are poisoned,
Oh, cool. I don't know what that means.
and you are corrupted by 1.
Okay, what does that all mean?
That means that you will not be able to heal that 1.
That one? Okay.
Mhm. So it's an additional damage because your max HP is reduced by 1.
Okay, so 1 more damage.
Yep.
So 6 damage total.
Yes.
Okay.
The other one cannot see anything, but sees that Titan is still up and running, so is going to take another shot at Titan for natural 19. So he's actually going to get something off on him for 5. Necrotic. And you see now, Asher, as Titan grows another like protrusion that's oozing off to like off of his left shoulder, and he just screams in pain. But that is their turn. So Din, you are up.
Titan hasn't hit us yet, right?
Not yet. Well, except for you, as he chucked the
He took
kobold
a
at
bubble at
you.
you.
He did.
Yeah.
Come fight.
Oh, can I aim for his shin? Oh,
Yeah.
hold my bow. 19.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna hit him in the shin. 6 damage.
6 damage. All right.
That's sad that he died.
Man, it would be, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be sad?
It would be.
Just
sad.
have
he's
an
just
arrow
on
in the knee.
He's got an arrow in the shin, you said.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, he's got an arrow sticking out, a little bit of that goop pouring out of the arrow wound.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, he's still kicking. Still pissed.
Hard to kick when you got an arrow in your shin.
Fair. Anything else, Tim?
Dirk.
You gonna send Dirk out flying?
How far is the one guy to the right?
Which one?
Yeah, not the top one. Yeah.
Put Dirk out there.
This one?
Yes.
That's Reese.
Oh, it's Reese?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't kill Reese.
Why Reese? Fuck Reese.
I don't know. Reese got
This
puppy,
guy
but-
is 40 feet from you. This guy is also, I think, 40 feet from you. And then Titan is 50 feet from you. This guy's
50,
45.
40, 45.
Oh, that's a lot of
This is Reese.
geometry on that
That's
screen.
Reese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maps.
I just had flashbacks to 1987, and it was not great.
Are you sending Dirk out?
The guy on the far right, is there a wall behind him?
Behind him, yeah.
This is a wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna go send Dirk after him.
Okay.
He's got a flying of 60.
60? Yeah, he can make it right towards that guy.
Get him.
Get
Is
him.
he gonna get him?
He's gonna go bite him.
You gonna bite him?
Chomp chomp.
That's your bite.
What was that again? 9.
9? Not quite able to get through any of the squishy parts, unfortunately.
Okay. Can I use the rest of his movement?
He still has 10, and he doesn't provoke opportunities when he's flying.
Is that water in between us? Or?
Yeah.
Sure, we fly over that?
Like, right about there?
Sure, yeah.
Yep. Alright. Asher, you are up, as you have a very, very angry Titan in front of you.
Yeah, I thought you guys are friends. He doesn't seem to be.
He doesn't.
I assume I'm already in melee?
Yep.
Okay, I am just gonna take a swingaroo.
Yeah, do it up.
16?
16 does hit.
Okay.
You swipe with blue wind.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a D8. So that's 11. 7 plus 4? 11? 11?
Yep.
11?
Yep.
So that is 11. And then I assume I can action surge?
You can action surge.
I will action surge.
Alright.
I'm just gonna follow through.
Making
and
another
make
attempt.
another attack.
Alright.
That is only a 11.
11 does not hit.
That makes me say, yeah, that wasted anything I can do.
You still gain some pretty good damage cleave through with that first attack, but
Yeah.
the second attack just comes back and hits that rocky exterior.
I like to think that the swords knew enough that he swung and then
Really
went
hard.
over and he just whoa, the balance. He's not attuned to it. He's
yeah.
It's,
He's just not used
it's
to
a
this.
perfect sword, but it's not. The balance was off.
Exactly. Without
Don't
that
follow
second
that.
materia in there.
Yeah,
it's just,
it just doesn't weigh the same.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's all I can do.
Yeah.
I'd like to move, but I'm sure that provokes an opportunity attack,
It
so I
does.
will just hunker
Okay.
and then mean face.
Mean face. Alright, I love it. After Asher is Becky.
Becky.
So Becky is going to fire another firebolt at him, at Titan.
At Titan? Yeah, go ahead and roll attack.
Oh.
That is going to be a 16.
16 will hit.
All right. I wanted to use my bonus action to convert a spell into a Nokian point.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. All right. So I do that, and I'm going to immediately put that Enochian point into my spell. So, and he has Hex. Okay. So not great, but that's 7. So that's 5 points of fire damage and 2 necrotic.
Okay, so 7 overall?
Yep.
Okay. He's still kicking. He looks absolutely hurt, but he is still up and moving around and angry.
Okay. I feel fine where I'm at. I think that's my turn.
Okay. So then it is Reese's turn. He's going to try to finish off this kobold that's over here. with
like you magic users.
Firebolt.
I'm excited.
With a natural 19.
I'll get it.
So,
Right?
What's the magic?
Yeah.
What's a magic?
What's a magic?
so yeah,
You don't
he
know that I'm
manages to take care of this kobold.
I mean, I
He
don't
only
know.
needed 1 more HP. Kind of look around, taking stock of the situation. He's going to fly over to the other kobold, close enough to it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Should be in range, so he's going to launch another firebolt. Kobold on the left for a natural 20.
Yeah, burn, you motherfucker.
Burn, motherfucker, burn!
Yeah.
Oh god. That's a 9, so that's 18 damage. So, it's still alive, but it's cooking in its metal suit. You can hear the pop, pop, pop.
Oh, it smells like lobster. I'm hungry.
That is it for him. That means, Marquies, you are up.
How is everyone doing? Has anyone taken damage?
Not
It
yet.
took a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, I took damage, but I'm fine.
Just kill it.
Yeah, I'll step out from around this.
Corner?
Yeah, still kind of. I guess just like shimmying around.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
corner,
you're just doing
basically, right?
the tactical, like, turnaround.
And I will fire a bolt at this gecko that's about to be dinner.
Okay.
Let's see. Please hit. Please. Fucking A.
That might hit.
What you got?
No, because it's
What's your plus?
that's 4,
Oh, it
7.
might not hit.
7? Yeah, 7, unfortunately, as he's, like, flailing around in his armor, burning
great
from...
with those tiny ass rats. Now
Yeah.
shit.
He kind of moves out of the way, like, suddenly, as, like, you can hear the popping inside of his armor as it's heated up from the firebolts. Yep. So, yeah, unfortunately, does zing right past him. Ducking back around the...
Well, yeah, because I
Yeah.
don't want like anything flying at me from the.
All he's gonna throw at you is me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want you hitting me.
So yeah. You're ducking back. That means it is Titan's turn again. Titan is going to reach out and try to grab you, Asher.
Grab?
Yes. So
I
contested
don't want
strength
that shit.
rolls.
Okay. So I have to roll strength?
Yep. Titan gets an 18.
I roll a 3.
Okay. So
that's a
he
9.
scoops you up and he looks back towards Din and he points to Din again and is like, "Wah!"
This is why I hide behind walls.
What is him against me?
He's just chucking people as far as he can
Why
get.
the little one? The fuck?
Because you're stout. So that is...
That's what you have to look out for.
Ruby, as you fly by, a little bit of blue magic encompasses you, and she takes half of your damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! You mean,
Poppy. Sorry, Poppy. Ruby Carbuncle.
Ruby Carbuncle. So you will take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
15?
15,
And
as
that's-
well as you.
That's
And I take half of that,
I don't
right?
get to catch him or anything?
What's
I
that?
don't get to catch him or anything?
Does the damage knock you unconscious? No.
I will take half of... Ruby takes half of the 15.
So knock it down.
So 7?
do I take?
Yeah.
Do I take 7 or do I take
Yeah,
7?
you take 7.
Okay.
So you smash right into Din, and there's a crumpling, and Din goes down.
I'm out.
You see
Um,
why I didn't want you to hit me?
Din is out. You are prone in front of Din. Now, I'm going to move you back here as he just gives you a good whip. He can still move. So he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, right up to Reese. And Reese is like, oh, shit. That is Titan's turn. Milos, it is up to you.
Okay, I'm going to step out of my little hidey hole, and realize, oh shit, Titan got much closer. Well, let's see if I can help. And I'm going to try and do another Chaos Bolt.
All right.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
So that's, I can't do math. 21 plus 9, so 30 damage.
And did it do its thing where you get to bounce it too?
No, I did not roll the same number twice.
How much damage is that?
30 damage.
Jesus fuck.
That'd kill us all.
Like literally.
Break your limits, Milos.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh. Yes, so I will Super Saiyan this thing in my hand. It's like a little black ball of energy that shoots out of in between my hands and just starts at his abdomen and just works its way up, just slowly crumbling its torso, and it falls apart.
Fucking show off.
Titan is defeated. However, you are still in a cave with Kobold. So
I look over as I see the one Kobold still there. I'm like, fuck. Good luck, guys. And I'm gonna duck around the corner again.
Fair enough.
I don't want to be in his eyesight. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Elspeth, you are up.
I just look at Milos like, what? What? Okay. Poppy! Get it!
Are you having it launch its beam?
I'm having it get close enough so it can launch its beam.
Yeah.
Not in the water.
Not in the water, but yeah.
She's gonna fire her lasers!
Is it Dex save?
Yep, 13.
Okay. Let's see. That is a 4. Natural 1.
8 damage.
8 damage is enough to cook this thing finally into its armor. So it is a puddle now. So yeah, you guys are out of combat now. You see that this witch bolt has actually that Milos has almost totally evaporated the outside lining of Titan here, and you see now for the first time this creature inside that is humanoid, what looks to be maybe at one point in time or another just a regular human, but has portions of Titan physicalities built on one side, and it's laying there and it's just kind of
I walk over to Reese, and I'm like, what do we need to do now?
He's beyond. He's one of the originals. We need to end his suffering.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna just run over to Din.
It's probably a good idea.
Oh yeah, I said that and I scrape out my boots. I was like, oh, Din, what is this?
All right, so
Yeah,
you
so
go to Dan.
I'm a craft a potion and so grab a vial, mix some shit together, and just smash it.
Smash it on Din.
Literally break glass in her face.
Break it all over you.
You took a bartender fee.
You
Just
said
cocktail.
this works as just a basic health potion?
Yeah, so it should be the minor health potion, which is, I think regular potions are 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
This is a 1d4 plus 1.
Okay.
But it's magical healing, so.
Well, you get 2 health.
Hey, I'm up.
Better than nothing. And you see now that Reese is still in his Aeonic form with Ifrit, and he lays his hands on whatever this creature is and says, "Rest." And you see this jet of flame pierce out from his hands, and you see this person just and then ash and fireflies you've never seen before, massive amounts of fireflies.
Do we need to do a ritual?
You mean ascending?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to need those.
How are we going to get a new Titan?
He smiles at you again, and he starts to float up and over to the crystal at the back.
Where the hell you think you're going? Excuse me. Wait, Reese!
He looks back at you and he says, "Find the other corruption, Elspeth."
But I'm not even a real summoner.
You will be. And he reaches up and he cracks off a piece of this golden crystal now that is returning back to the original color. It had been like with these purplish veins, but as he touches it, it starts to recede. He cracks off a piece of the cluster of this crystal, and he flies back down towards you, and he hands it to you, and he says, "With this pact, I commend myself to you, summoner."
She starts crying. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you.
You'll not be without me. I'll always be with you.
You won't be the same.
I won't be, but I'll be here to protect you and all of your friends from the primal, and that's my job. But your job is to find the case of this corruption and make sure that no other Fayth fail.
How will we find it? Where do we?
He looks beyond, off to this right-hand side of the map, and he points over there, and he says, "There should be a cavern that will lead you to someone with more answers than I have. But you should go quickly before they show up." And he, looks back towards the cave now, and he says, the cave that you guys came in, and you can hear some voices coming along.
It's the other summoners.
He shakes his head. "No, those summoners are dead.
What?
Go, quickly."
I give him one last tug.
He floats up and backwards, and he says, "Ifrit, I release you." And this fire just kind of screams into the air and coalesce. And then he begins to absorb all of the fireflies that had been released by the former Titan. And he takes his hands, wraps them around himself, and falls back into the crystal. And you see him start to take on a Titan-esque form where he's got one hand up and he freezes inside of the Fayth crystal.
She just looks at everybody, and her eyes are real big because she's real sad, and she she doesn't want to leave. You can tell she doesn't want to leave. She goes up to the crystal and puts her hand on it. She has the piece that he gave her too. Which way did he tell us to go?
Off to the left. He said that there is a secret cave there. But what are the rest of you doing?
Shards of glass in my mouth. Wow.
Where's my shit?
Where's Joker?
You now... Anybody else doing anything else besides complaining about your shit?
I'll walk up to this new figure and put my hand on Ellie's shoulder and say, Did Reese just become Titan?
Yes! I don't know what to do without you!
Okay.
She's having a breakdown. She's not having a good day. Today is not the best day for Ellie.
I will pat your back and start rubbing it, trying to console you. It's okay. He knew he had to do this. It was part of the ritual, I'm sure.
He's always been so brave.
you see now that the crystal that he had broken off in his hand begins to glow, and it begins to pulse with a white light. And you now look into the cavern beyond that which he had been in. This blue light, which seemed to be water at first, now starts to coalesce and form up in these like rising tide-like waves. And you see as these crystals now form this wave, and they all shoot out towards you. And in front of you, you find these tiny little crystals. And you hear a voice in all of your heads say, feel, think, listen. Do you hear me?
No.
A female's voice.
No.
Marquis like, no. I'm not crazy, you're crazy.
No, you're stuck in here with me.
Did you all hear that?
Who? I look at the crystals. I know crystal things are weird. Who are you?
Many call me
God.
by a certain name. It has been lost to generations. And then there is a flash of light, and you are taken to... Let's see if this works, guys.
Yo!
You are taken to a giant blue crystal.
Oh, like that?
Mm-hmm. Minus any other shit that you might be seeing.
I'll see nothing.
I just see us in a crystal.
Okay, good. That's not what I see.
Also, I see 2 of me and 2 of Paige.
Yeah. Disregard that. But anyway, you are all here for a moment, and everybody is looking at this crystal. Becky, you're phased out, and for a moment there, you see this blue crystal. There's this flash of dark energy. In front of you, you see a dark purple and almost black like crystal, and it says, feel power, strength. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My sister wishes to bestow upon you a power, but you are more deserving than that.
What would you give me?
I would give you the power to seek your revenge.
Why are they pulsating? That's creepy.
Oh, it's probably because
Yeah.
And what do you get in return?
I get the knowledge that you will help my sister.
Then I accept your gift freely.
So you had this glowing white crystal in front of you, but it now turns a dark purple and black and is blazoned with a symbol of a staff and a meteoric symbol. And the knowledge of ancient arts becomes known to you all of a sudden. You level up to level 3.
Oh!
But then suddenly you are flashed back and you are amongst the others in front of this blue crystal. The blue crystal now speaks to you and says, Warriors of light, I have gathered you in this hour of need for Fena'Din. There are certain things in motion that cannot be undone now. The world teeters on the brink of annihilation one way or another. But you must bring balance. I am weak, but I can help.
What do you want us to do?
Follow your destinies. Feel, think, love.
Okay. That seems easy, right?
Hippie shit.
Yeah, fuck is this shit?
It seems easy enough, I think.
Do you accept my offer?
Yes.
The crystal in front of you, Elspeth.
I don't know about these guys, but...
The crystal in front of you turns green, and it is emblazoned with a symbol, and ancient knowledge of summoners much, much older and versed within the summoning arts becomes yours, and you level up to level 3.
Oh, yes! Level 3.
As you guys see this power kind of overtake her, and this light begins to flood around her.
Guys, it only tickles a little bit, except...
Alright, fuck it. She said so, okay.
Your friend did say so, so...
It's totally fine. Drink the Kool-Aid.
That killed a lot.
So, Din, in front of you, you see that your crystal turns a deep blue with a symbol of 2 different horns of different sizes, and the knowledge of beasts from all over the land becomes yours, and you level up to level 3.
What the fuck? This feels good.
And the light begins to subside around you as well. You see all around you that it seems at this point the choice would come to Becky, but she's already glowing without having said a thing. Oh,
I'm just that bitch.
We didn't hear Matt.
yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, I said, what did you do?
Oh. I'm just like, perfect.
Whatever. If this is our destiny, we must all do this together, so I will gladly take this gift from whomever you are.
My name is Heidelin.
10 out of 10 convinced bad guy.
Before you, Milos, a kind of earthen brown stone now forms its color, and there is kind of a crystalline symbol etched in front, and the knowledge of geomancers and the earth before you becomes yours, and you level up to level 3. And the light engulfs you as well.
feels good.
I look like I have brown stuff all over me.
You usually do.
You did math without-
I just start licking my paw, back of my paws.
Fuck Becky.
You look, and Poppy's actually currently doing the same thing.
Poppy's copying Milos.
Yep. Also cleaning her paw. Looks at you kind of awkward, like, dude, that's my thing.
It comes down to you two.
Yeah, we're not interested. Thanks, though.
I got like a job.
Yeah, like we're the townies that are just like,
No. Elspeth looking at you with big bad sad eyes. Big sad eyes.
one floppy ear.
With one floppy ear. With a really, really sad Poppy Carbuncle, giving the same pout face.
Poppy.
Poppy is also
Do it for
pouting at
Poppy.
you.
Do it for Poppy.
You're doing it for Poppy?
I do it for Poppy.
So, in front of you, this crystal glows silver for you, and the sword hilt with the tree growing out, your family symbol, becomes yours. And the knowledge of what your mother and father have accomplished together becomes yours. And you level up to level 3.
Fancy.
It's all down to you, Marquies.
How do I feel?
Everybody's doing
How
it.
do I feel?
You feel
Given the thing,
the area that you're...
is this affecting that at all?
No, this actually feels good. Like, you might even be able to... Go ahead and make me a history check.
Oh boy. I don't know. This whole episode has not been.
Do a different die.
Yeah.
Every time. Well, here's the hoping.
Fucking 2.
Those.
Oh, this whole episode is shit. So that's 6.
So it feels like there is a memory that is darting around on the edge of your head, something long lost. Like, it's almost there, and being within this light is bringing that to the forefront, and you try to grasp it, but it's not quite there yet.
Think of all the murders you can solve. People are killing the Aeons.
You say these words to me, but I don't know. I fear I don't know what they mean anymore.
You will find out in time. But you must walk your destiny.
Fine.
And you see as the crystal in front of you starts to glow with a very light and subtle purple, as well as a beaker in front, carved in, and knowledge of concoctions from ages and ages of people from the past begin to flood into your mind, and you are now level 3. Woo! And you all come back now to the area, back to the cave, and you kind of look around at each other for a second, and you hear that similar voice of Reese's saying, "Go."
We need to go that way.
Joker shows up.
Did we legit just
Suddenly
snap
out of
back to
nowhere.
reality?
Yeah.
Yeah, snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh, gravity's back.
But you suddenly hear Joker behind you and go, or he's shaking a little bag and he goes, "Your trinkets, everyone."
Oh, cool.
I'm glad I could help you get all of your stuff back.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Did you know this was gonna happen?
With the Titan? Yeah, kinda, sorry. That's what he hired me for.
We need to go.
You do need to go, but you should go quietly. And he waves an arm in front of you all and casts Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, secret.
Do I see like an exit that we can
Yeah,
take?
this way. Right here. Reese told us which way to go.
So he's telling you the other side of the map there on the left-hand side, but like all you see is solid wall.
All I see is blue crystal.
Well,
Oh, yeah. That,
Elspeth legitimately doesn't care and walks that way because that's the way Reese told her to go.
you just walk right into the wall.
Yep.
You disappear right into the wall.
Oh fuck! I wanted your face plant.
She's got the Reese. She's got carbuncle like this. She's got the Reese crystal like this.
Yep, she walks right through the wall.
It's cool.
Fuck it. Okay.
You walk right through.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Din walks through the wall as well.
I'm gonna run right through, just like
Just
a
woof.
barrel.
It closes like.
Like bounces off.
So Asher goes through. Is anybody following Asher?
Yes, I follow.
Of course, let's follow.
Okay.
Are you coming with?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, yeah, I go.
Okay. He follows you, but as soon as he gets through the wall, he says, "Wait up a second, Inspector. I think you might find this interesting, but you can see through the wall right now."
Oh, okay.
And you see as the Guardians, the ones that the Ziraraj had sent down with you, they're now covered in blood. Just completely covered. And you see as the captain of these guards takes out a sending stone and he says, 2 of the units are gone, but we can't find the third, and it looks like Crystal was a success. And you just hear words on the other side go, "Find that third team and eliminate them. You can't know."
I think I might be in danger.
Oh, an inside job.
You don't hear any of this. He does.
Do they know that you are illegal?
Oh no.
Well, I guess we'll have to deal with that sooner rather than later.
Yeah, fair enough. But I think your appointment's upstairs for now.
I'll go.
So, you all are following this winding staircase made of stone eventually.
Is it dark?
What's that?
Is it dark?
It's a little dark. But there's small, tiny light sources. Okay. And as you get further up, these light sources, not man-made, not magical. In fact, the steps turn into metal.
This is weird. I click my heel on top of one of the metal steps.
Yeah, it makes that metal clanging sound.
Why is there metal here?
Well, there's metal all around us in the earth. I'm sure if we
Yes, but this is solid metal. I click my heel again.
I didn't see that. Perhaps someone made a secret base down here or something?
Or maybe like a secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
But you all progress upwards, and there is just this platform that is waiting. There's probably enough room for the 6 of you on the platform, and you see now as you look back, and Joker is still behind with you, and he reaches into the left-hand wall and pulls out this little powered sphere and hands it to... he kind of looks around and he's like, "I think you, Milos, would understand what this does."
Have I seen something like this before?
It's just a power source. It fits in there, as he points to a crevice that's further back on this platform.
I will walk over and place it in.
It immediately lights up the area that you guys are in, and a couple of control pads come up, just appear. This is Machina. This is super duper forbidden Machina in the heart of the capital.
What is this here?
Maybe they pretend they don't like it so that they can use it in secret. Because they're liars, and they killed my friend.
Well, he sacrificed himself, but yes.
The details.
You feel the hum of the energy underneath the platform, and you see Joker's. He's like, "I think it's time for you to go. I hear them digging around at the bottom of the staircase."
Go where?
"Press that button there for me, dear Milos." And he points towards a button that just clearly is just a triangle that looks like it goes up.
Okay.
Immediately, you guys are whisked upwards, and he just kind of waves at you as he is still on the floor that you left him on.
I'm like,
Yeah, this is the first time any of you been on Machina, and it's this, like, your stomach coming up into your throat kind of speed. Like, you guys are being pulled up into this cavern.
I don't like this. I'm gonna be sick.
Make me a con save.
Oh, God. I can't. Summon the character builder. What's next? View character sheet. I think it's a +2. 12!
12? Yeah, you managed to hold down what lunch or breakfast that you had, but
Cool.
it's tough.
What is this? Oh! Wait. That bag to puke in. Oh no, that's our stuff!
So you suddenly come to a halt all of a sudden at the top of this shaft, and you hear a ding,
What's that?
and the walls in front of this open up, and you are now in a very fancy bedroom of sorts. You hear an old man laughing on the other side. You hear, So, you're the chosen ones.
I guess.
And
Like,
you come around the corner, face to face with the Grand Maester himself.
Oh. I think we have a delivery for you.
A Guadoman of
Didn't you have a delivery for
We
you?
don't.
advanced
We don't?
years.
There was a letter. It's right here. I dig in the bag and I find the letter.
I know you're lying, right?
Yeah.
Really? Can I slap my hand?
And
Maester definitely sees the seal and he goes, yes, you do have a letter for me.
I like pull her hand down. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why you forgot.
Just leaves.
Come closer, my children. Let me look upon you. This Guado, as you know, are a subrace of elves, so they lived for quite a while. This man is ancient as far as elves go, and he has these, like, almost all the way milked through eyes, but he seems to see you just fine, as he has these veins that run back into his hair in this bluish color, and his hair is this knotted wood almost style, and he kind of looks around at all of you and he smiles and says, "Welcome, warrior of light."
Oh, I don't know about warriors, sir. I don't really like to kill things.
Nobody does here. Well, there are some who do, but
I just look at you.
I don't kill my wrestle. Beat them.
Kill
I almost killed a child yesterday. They deserved it.
Okay. They apparently deserved it.
Marquies, you see him kind of study you for a little while and says, "Welcome, Inspector. How does your case go?"
Well, I've got a feeling I'm going to make a lot of progress on it in the very near future. But I'm not sure if it's the way I wanted to make said progress.
She'll find out, shan't you?
I've heard this term twice in the last 5 minutes.
Come here, maybe I have something for you to help. And he reaches in a side drawer. The Guado have these kind of really long fingers, claws almost. And he reaches in and he, with a giant hand, scoops out another sphere for you. And he says, "That one best play in private."
Okay.
Anyone else creeped out by him?
Super. I hate the Guado. Like, they literally.
I'm
freak me
just
out.
liking this one. very much now. I'm becoming more racist.
You don't like this one,
Yeah.
especially? And he says, the rest of you, is there anything I can help you with?
Why Reese?
Well, yes, I suppose that does leave a deep hole in your heart, doesn't it, child?
Don't be an asshole to him.
She just starts crying.
He takes your hand and places it in between his and kind of beckons you. He is sitting down, by the way. Yeah, big old long hands.
Full claws of like.
Uh-huh. But very gentle for an old man. And he kind of beckons you to sit down on, he's got like one of those, like with an ottoman. He's got an ottoman next to his chair that he kind of pats and asks you to sit down. And he says, Reese is a man filled with much faith, and that alone is what we need right now, my dear.
But I'm gonna miss him.
You may miss his physical form, but he is always with you, and he points towards the crystal that you're holding in your arm along with your ruby carbuncle.
She's sniffing his hand.
Hmm?
The carbuncle, she's sniffing his hand, like gives it sandpaper lick.
Sandpaper, like, yeah,
Mhm.
old skin and sandpaper.
Yep.
Ooh.
And he kind of just gives a little chuckle and says, never be far from you.
Can I?
With practice, my dear, with practice.
Okay. Well, this morning I wasn't even a summoner, so I'm not really sure. I shouldn't be telling you that.
Like I wouldn't know, my dear. This, and he points up to your horn, and he says, this is not yours.
Oh no! And take it off. Like put it in the bag of our stuff and rifle around in there a little bit and find mine.
He, puts, so you put your father's horn on.
Yeah.
He puts his 2 fingers up to your horn, and he says, I grant you all rights and recognition of being a full summoner.
Oh, you can just do that because you're the boss. Oh God. Oh gods.
I'm proud of you. I think. Is that a good thing?
Well, now if the church catches me practicing summoning illegally, it's not illegal.
Oh, good.
So you wore the other horn on your head. It was like wearing a horn on your head.
A weird headband.
Mm-hmm. But now, as you feel him touch the end of the horn itself was a red horn, and it begins to kind of glow, and all of a sudden you feel this warm glow in your head, and you kind of feel this warm and familiar energy wash over you. Feels like your father's embrace. And you look down at Poppy, and she goes, "You're a full summoner now."
Oh God, you can talk to me!
Just you.
Oh, they think I'm having a panic attack then, don't they?
Probably.
Oh goodness, and
She
now I'm
licks your
still
arm.
talking to you, aren't I? And they think
Yeah.
I'm just... Okay.
What does she sound like to us?
Huh?
I'm probably
Do
speaking
we
in...
hear her like, okay?
well, I do speak in primordial. I do know primordial, so I'm just talking in primordial.
She's speaking to you in your head.
Oh, cool. I'm just...
Oh, and you're talking out loud.
I'm
Yeah.
primordial. It's fine.
I mean, she's still making kind of meow sounds.
Mhm.
It's not, but yeah.
Well, this is exciting. Do you have anything you want to say to any of my friends?
They're all nice people, they seem like.
You don't have to lie. You can be honest.
Not lying.
He's lying. Points out Milos.
But yeah, he says, now I think you'll have a much easier time with your studies.
I just bow to him.
And he kind of smiles. Any of the rest of you have any questions?
Oh, Machina in your place.
We do. Had it for quite a while, but the unfortunately the Guardians tried to block that little bit of information the rest of the world. They would have us go back to an era long, long wrought with peril. Do not trust them, my dear.
I can trust these guardians, though, right?
They are your guardians, yes, but not the city guardians. Unfortunately, I cannot even trust my own guardian, Vazira.
Oh, that's your guardian. I didn't really like her. I'm sorry. No offense. Him. No offense given or anything.
You said you liked his red hair. He told me as much.
I did like his red hair. It reminded me of my father's hair. My
You
mother
see, my
was...
dear, I'm just a figurehead now, so I lead the church in the faith, but I'm becoming too old.
Is there someone else who can lead?
Not as long as I live.
Can I trust my mother?
Yes, I believe you can trust her. She's not of the city guard, is she?
She was a guardian in the city a long
She
time ago.
was a guardian to your father,
Mm.
so I would trust in that.
Okay. That's good. She'd be really upset if I didn't write home. Oh, I haven't wrote home in a while.
And he kind of turns in his chair and looks at you, Asher, and he says, I believe you have something for me.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go
Just
ahead.
to feel out what's going on? Be it just a 12. How do I feel about this situation?
You're unwary on whether or not you should hand something over to him, because it's the only thing that you have of your mom's. But at the same time, she did write this letter for you to bring it to him.
Can I tell that he's, really apprehensive about whatever this is?
Go ahead and make me an insight check.
Fucking goddamn it!
You're just not good tonight.
Just bad rolls all night, huh?
Yeah.
It's Taco Tuesday over there.
I will walk over to, I'll reach in the rummage in the bag and hold my hands like this and I'll walk over to Asher with a little ball glowing in my hands. I'll put my back to the guy so that
Grand Maester?
Grand Maester, like I'm keeping a secret.
Sure.
Rubbish. Hide.
She's not good at secrets and lying.
What did you roll, by the way?
4.
Oh, no, you can't tell. You're a little too enamored with the sphere that you've been given.
Yeah.
When I got this and I read the letter, do I remember what the letter said?
Yeah, you remember.
What did it reference? What did it say?
So basically, it was saying that you should make this delivery to follow your destiny.
Okay, so what I think he's going to try to do is he will present the sword as he has it now,
Okay.
missing the one materia, and
I'm
see...
just like following behind you with it like in my hands like a secret. Like, why isn't he taking this?
and just present the sword as is.
Okay.
And
So
see
he
what
lays it
happens.
in his lap and he looks it over and he obviously sees the material missing in the hole and he says, I think it's missing something.
My hands just come underneath you.
Just from out between your arms and is like...
Why do I do it? Why do I?
I feel like you already did it. Like it's there.
She's holding it in her hand.
And I assume it just clicks right into place,
No,
right?
no, she's holding it like
She's holding it
this
so
in her
you,
hand.
through your arms.
Oh, can I
trying to
just,
force it to you?
Can I sneeze and
Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand.
yeah? Oh, that's, I'm sure horrible.
Let's see
That's
what
like
his
not
perception
my.
is.
Oh, this is it's because it's a dex. I don't have a great dex. 9.
He rolled a 12 on his perception, and he
Oh.
says, I think that's what it's missing.
Oh, I'll just take it and click it in, I guess.
So you put it in the slot, but he says that's unfortunately not going to work as he, bounces the sword up and down, and the material like bounces up and down in the hole. And he says, "That's not quite how it works, but rest assured, I will help you here." And he takes his hand over and he starts chanting something under his breath in Sylvan.
Okay.
And he says, "This is not for me, this is for you." And you immediately hear a click into place as this green materia immediately clicks into place. The rest of you see the image of this Viera woman standing above this green materia, and she says, "I'm so proud of you, Asher. And I hope to see you one day. Follow the green word and you shall find me. I'll be waiting for you." So the materia that was slotted in is called Mother's Embrace.
Okay.
At the beginning of each morning, you may roll a d6 and add it as temporary hit points to your HP. And he hands the sword back to you.
That's sweet. Just put it back in a cloak.
Okay.
Do you want the scroll too?
Yeah, I'll take that.
And he's like, "I will actually take that."
I guess we're just taking everything now.
That one, he gives, he doesn't care about the letter from you to your mom, or from your mom to you. He cares about the summons, and he immediately, tosses that bitch in the fire. He's like, "No evidence."
Oh. I start digging in the bag again, and I walk over to Becky, and I just, hand her book.
Thanks.
Oh, you have a thing, too. You had a letter. I just, start doling out everybody's things.
Okay. So, Milos, you get your letter back from your aunt requesting aid on the southeastern front. And the Grand Maester will see that seal as well and be like, "I believe that's for me as well."
Yes, so as soon as I get that scroll, I will, try and straighten up my cloak and, make myself try and look much better than I currently am. Not great, but, do my best. And then I will walk up and, very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Ceremoniously?
Ceremoniously, get down on one knee and, present it to him and say, my clan has asked for your aid. My queen specifically has sent me to deliver this to you. It's very urgent that you read this scroll.
He smiles at you, and as you're down in front of him on one knee, he places a hand on your head and he says, "My, you are an interesting Hrothgar."
Well, thank you. I'm looking up at his hand, trying to figure out why he's touching me.
Yeah, he's kind of rustling the hair in between your horns, and then he touches each one of your horns and he says, "You got a great deal to learn, young Hrothgar."
Thank you.
You'll learn in time. But yes, and without even opening the letter, he says, "We've already dispatched some forces to help ease some of the fiend attacks on the southern border, so..."
Okay. And, I look up and, see that he's not taking the letter, and I'll slowly take it back and...
Oh, no, he takes it, and he also chucks that bitch in the fire, and he's like...
Oh.
Okay. It's best that the city guardians don't know that any of you were here.
You must go through lots of paper.
Only the important ones.
I don't have any important paperwork to give you.
Don't worry, it'll just go in the fire anyway.
Turn
I
off.
will stand up and brush myself off and bow again, and then look back at all of you and just turn tail and walk back.
Are we safe in the city?
You're safe in the city somewhat, but I think I have your next request, if you may. I know you've just finished one, but when you can rest and regain your composure, I have a request for all of you.
Anything. Well, I mean, I don't speak for these guys, but I'll help you.
Well, you see, we have word of another corruption.
Do I have to sacrifice another summoner? Because I don't think I could go through that again. I don't have a lot of friends. And actually, quite frankly, my only friend up until recently is now a crystal.
That is correct.
So,
Well, it all depends on your swift and expedientness.
okay.
We have reason to believe that a group of people are the ones that are perpetuating this corruption. And their next target is going to be Garuda.
Wait. That's where my home is.
It is.
Oh, I don't want to go back home.
Why not?
Well, I didn't tell anyone I was leaving.
Well, now you're coming back a full summoner.
Yes, but then I have to tell Reese's father that he's dead.
He's already been told that he's dead, my
Oh,
dear.
that's true. But how can I not tell him what happened?
That is a secret that must be kept.
Okay. I think I can do that.
Reese is doing a very noble cause by sacrificing himself so that the primal may not escape onto our plane and cause untold amounts of damage.
Okay.
In either case, there's some time for you to rest. Explore our city. I will issue pardons for you on the morn, so you will have free reign of the city tomorrow. He reaches under his desk, places an orb on top of the desk, and you see another set of stairs reveal themselves, Machina style. And he says, I think you'll find this exit down into the city the best one. Is there anything else I could help you with before, or any questions before you leave?
No, thanks, Grandpa Mister. This has been fun, but let's get the show on the road. Get like things to save and whatever.
Fair
I don't
enough.
know. I was kind of like half paying attention when the blue crystal started speaking to us. I don't know.
He smiles at all of you and he says, go with my blessing, and he points to you, Din, and he reaches into kind of this old gem-encrusted box, and he pulls out a tiny little totem, and he tosses it towards you.
Do I fumble?
Huh?
Do I fumble?
Make me a dex save.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, it's 5.
5. You yeah, and you drop it and you immediately pick it up.
Thank
He says, from a friend from far north.
I'll take it. It's mine now.
Okay. So yeah, you don't really get a choice. You get a look, and he's like, "Now you should all go because I think they're coming."
Yeah,
Oh, yes, I agree.
I'm
But
out.
Din, there are bears where Garuda is. Oh, well, not directly there, but around.
Wrestle a bear?
So yeah, you guys, I'm assuming are all escaping down the spiral staircase.
Escate!
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bitches. Time's wasting.
All right. So that is where we will end tonight's episode. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Huzzah!
Like, follow, subscribe, stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, do all the stuff.
Do all the stuff.
We'll workshop that. All right.
Workshop.
Tune in next time. Bye-bye.